Welcome to Care Certificate Unit 10, Safeguarding Adults by the World of Work for WOW Homecare Employees. Learning Outcome 1. Understand the principles of adult safeguarding. 1.1. Explain the term adult safeguarding. Adult safeguarding refers to protecting adults who are at risk from abuse, neglect, or exploitation, and ensuring their safety and well-being. It involves actions taken by health, social care professionals, and others to prevent harm and reduce risks while respecting individuals' rights, preferences, and dignity. 1.2. Describe the legal definition of an adult at risk. Under the Care Act 2014, an adult at risk is defined as a person aged 18 years or over who has needs for care and support, whether or not the local authority is meeting those needs, and as a result of those needs is unable to protect themselves from either the risk or experience of abuse or neglect. 1.3. Describe the main types of abuse. The main types of abuse include physical abuse, sexual abuse, psychological or emotional abuse, financial or material abuse, neglect and acts of omission, domestic abuse, institutional abuse, discriminatory abuse, modern slavery, and self-neglect. 1.4. Explain possible indicators of abuse. Indicators can vary widely, but include unexplained injuries, bruises, withdrawal, anxiety, unexplained changes in behavior, financial irregularities, poor hygiene, unexplained weight loss, fearfulness, depression, or increased isolation. Learning Outcome 2. Understand ways to reduce the likelihood of abuse. Individuals may be vulnerable due to various factors, including dependency on others for care-limited communication skills, cognitive impairment, social isolation disabilities, physical frailty, previous experiences of abuse, and being dependent financially or emotionally on others. Care environments can promote dignity through respectful interactions, ensuring privacy, enabling choice and maintaining a clean, safe environment. Conversely, dignity can be undermined by poor communication, neglect, inadequate personal care, lack of privacy, and disrespectful or patronizing treatment. Individualized care ensures care plans reflect the unique preferences, abilities, needs, and values of each person. Person-centered care prioritizes dignity, respect, autonomy, and choice, empowering individuals, reducing vulnerability, and enhancing emotional and physical well-being. Learning Outcome 3. Understand how to respond to suspected or disclosed abuse. Describe how to respond to suspected or disclosed abuse. Responses should follow organizational procedures and safeguarding guidelines, including listening attentively and reassuring the individual without leading or pressuring them. Recording detailed, accurate, factual notes of the disclosure or suspicion. Reporting promptly and confidentially to the designated safeguarding lead within the setting. Avoiding promising secrecy, and ensuring the individual understands that information will be shared appropriately for their safety. Learning Outcome 4. Understand local and national safeguarding frameworks. 6.1. Outline key legislation and national policies relating to safeguarding adults. Legislation and policies include the CARE Act of 2014, which establishes the legal framework for safeguarding adults. The Mental Capacity Act of 2005, which protects individuals who may lack decision-making capacity. The Human Rights Act of 1998, safeguarding basic rights, freedom, and dignity. The Equality Act of 2010, promoting equality and non-discrimination. The Health and Social Care Act of 2012 and the Health and Care Act of 2022, outlining care standards and organizational responsibilities. The Mental Health Act of 1983, setting out legal provisions relating to individuals with severe mental disorders. And lastly, the Accessible Information Standard, ensuring information is provided in accessible formats. Learning Outcome 3. Understand restrictive practices in adult care settings. 7.1. Define restrictive practices. Restrictive practices involve any method or intervention that limits the rights or freedom of movement of an individual. These include physical restraints, mechanical restraints, chemical restraints, seclusion, segregation, psychological restraint, and threats of restraint. Explain the guidelines for using restrictive practices. Organizational policies must ensure any restrictive practice is lawful, proportionate, necessary, and is the least restrictive option available. Practices must always be appropriately recorded, monitored, and regularly reviewed to ensure compliance with legal standards and ethical considerations. Describe the importance of choosing the least restrictive option. The least restrictive option safeguards human rights and dignity by ensuring individuals maintain maximum independence and autonomy. Choosing less restrictive options reduces psychological harm, encourages positive behaviors, and respects an individual's rights and personal choices. Learning Outcome 4. Recognize local and national safeguarding policies and procedures. Identify relevant safeguarding legislation, national and local policies and procedures. Relevant policies include local authority safeguarding procedures based on the CARE Act 2014, Mental Capacity Act 2005 guidelines, and local multi-agency safeguarding adults boards protocols. National guidelines include the Care Quality Commission Standards and Accessible Information Standard. Local arrangements generally involve multi-agency partnerships, clear reporting channels, and defined roles for staff. State-local arrangements for multi-agency safeguarding. Local arrangements typically include local safeguarding adult boards, policies clearly outlining roles and responsibilities of involved agencies, procedures for raising alerts, managing concerns, investigations and information sharing, protocols for joint working between health, social services, police, and community organizations. Learning Outcome 4. Continued. Explain the importance of information sharing between agencies. Sharing appropriate information timely and confidentially is crucial for effective coordination and response to safeguard adults, preventing abuse or further harm, providing comprehensive, holistic care and protection, and supporting effective communication across agencies involved in care provision and safeguarding. Learning Outcome 5. Understand potential risks associated with technology use in care settings. Describe risks associated with using technology in care environments. Risks include breaches of privacy or confidentiality, cybersecurity threats, data breaches, identity theft, exploitation or financial fraud via online platforms, and misuse or misunderstanding of technology leading to misinformation or distress for individuals. Explain measures to support individuals to stay safe without being overly restrictive. Measures include educating individuals about safe technology use, implementing secure systems to safeguard personal information, regular monitoring and reviewing technology usage policies, and promoting awareness while allowing managed risk-taking, supporting autonomy and independence. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to our channel.